What's up, everybody? It's your host, Dan. I'm back with another podcast episode, man. Breaking news, man. I'm really disappointed to break this news, but our star guard, Cade Cunningham, has been diagnosed with a collapsed lung and is expected to miss an extended period of time. Damn, bro. Like, that news was so shocking, bro. And when I got the news, it's like breaking news, Cade Cunningham. And all you see is diagnosed. So I'm like, no way, he's out for the season. I didn't see the rest of it. Because, you just slide up. I didn't see the rest of it. So I'm like, no way. So I slid up. They said he'd be out an extended period of time. So I'm just thinking, like, what is an extended period of time? Then I do more research on the collapsed lung. Like CJ McCollum had it. He had it twice. And one time he was out 3 weeks, and another time he was out 6 weeks. So, and I continue to read on the article about Cade Cunningham. They said it's a lung pneumonia thorax. I don't know what that is. A left lung pneumonia thorax. I don't know what that means at all. They say he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks, which he'll be missing at least 8 games, which is which kind of sucks because I don't think he'll be eligible for the All NBA criteria awards, the NBA awards, which I hate that rule. I hate that rule so much, bro. I hate that rule so much because it doesn't make any sense. Like, bro, you got to play at least, 66 games or 64? Around that area. But Cade's been balling all year, been healthy all year. He played 60 games. Now he's not going to get an All-NBA award because he's going to be out by the time of the playoffs because they said he's reevaluated in 2 weeks, which doesn't mean he'll be back in 2 weeks. So we don't know. They said it's considered mild. So there's optimistic he'll be back for the start of the NBA playoffs, which is April 18th. But before reading this, I was already had in my head he'll be back 3 to 6 weeks. So today's the 19th, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, right there. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks is a week before the NBA playoffs. 4, 5, 6. I had 3 to 6 weeks. So if he's back by the playoffs, it's cool, but it just sucks that we might miss out on the first seed because the Boston Celtics are, how many games back? 3.5 games back, but they've been balling. We got the Wizards tonight, even though Cade just got hurt versus the Wizards. But hopefully he's back by the time, bro. It sucks because he was one of the leaders of the MVP race. But I think Shai Gilgeous, the last few weeks that Shai Gilgeous has came back, has been dominated. But, man, this is crazy. He played 61 games, they said. And, so the game is 65. 65 is the required criteria. And I don't like that rule at all. I don't like how, Adam Silver is just all about his money, man. He wants to force players to be able to play, which I agree. Players should be playing. But now he wants to do an NBA expansion. Why he want to add 2 more teams. While these recent 2 to 3 days, it's been blowouts. And blowouts in every game, like every NBA game. So it's like him adding more teams is gonna be like it's not gonna balance out the NBA, bro. It's still gonna be blowouts. It's still gonna be more teams. Like the Brooklyn Nets had 20 points yesterday at halftime, bro. Like they had 20 points at halftime the other day. Like that is impossible, bro. Like, and now you make a team in Vegas and Seattle. No star player is going to be there. So the teams over there is just going to be mid and terrible, bro. They're going to be just getting blown out for the first 3 years unless the star player wants to come join them, which I doubt. I don't know how it worked, but which I doubt. But going back to the Cade Cunningham situation, man, hopefully he's back. We're 3.5 games in front of the Boston Celtics, 49-19. We're there 46-23. We got the Wizards. The Wizards tonight, like I said. Hopefully, we finish the year off strong. I wanted 60 wins, but without Cade, I don't know if we're going to get 60 wins, in my opinion. But it's crazy, though, because when he collided with Trey Johnson, they were saying it was back spasms. For it to be collapsed lung is just so crazy, bro. Like, so crazy. But Cade averaged 24.5 points, which is 25 in my eyes, and 9.9, which is 10 in my eyes. It's the second most. Like, it sucks for Cade, though. It sucks. Hopefully he's healthy. Right now, Wolves in the playoffs will be first seed playing versus the Atlanta Hawks. And Atlanta Hawks is on an 11-game win streak right now. Atlanta Hawks is on an 11-game win streak right now, but we'll see. Next man up, man. I know we're not that deep. Is mainly Cade scoring, Jalen Durant scoring. Just the next man up opportunities. Jenkins has to be ready. Sasser has to be ready. LeVert. Like, these are players I'm naming that haven't been producing lately. Duncan Robinson. Those 4 guys, they got to be ready. Next man up, for real. So we'll see tonight. We're playing. I won't be watching the game tonight. Sad to say, I'm watching March Madness. But we'll see, bro. Another news, the Bucks wants to shut down Giannis Antetokounmpo for the rest of the season, but Giannis Antetokounmpo does not want to. Giannis Antetokounmpo just recently hurt his left knee, hyperextended it, and it has a bone bruise, and he was out for at least a week, and the Bucks wants to just shut him down because they don't have no chances in the playoffs or to play in. But Giannis, he refuses the request and he wants to play again. Why does he want to play again? Maybe because it's a farewell with him with the Bucks. He might want to lead the Bucks. But they don't want to risk his injury, and they just know they're playing for the play-in, not the play-in, they're playing for the lottery, so they don't want to miss too much of it. In my opinion, they should just, I feel like Giannis should just shut it down. I don't know what point Giannis is trying to prove. I don't know what points Giannis is trying to prove to them, but shut it down, man. Just shut it down, Giannis. And we'll see what happens in the offseason, if he's going to stay a Buck or he's going to be a Knick or he's going to be on another team, bro. Just too much drama for him this year. It's just too much, bro. Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry still hasn't been back. Stephen Curry hasn't played since January 30th, my bad. And at reality, they're going to be in the play-in tournament. The Warriors are going to be in the play-in tournament for another year. Like, dog, how many years has it been? Like, dang, the Warriors been struggling lately. They lost 6 out of the 7 games lately, and it's just like they just know they're gonna be in the play-in. They're 6 games away from. No, they're 8.5 games away from the 6th seed. 6 games away from the 7th seed. So, their eyes are on the playoffs, and it sucks, bro. It sucks Stephen Curry hasn't played. Since Curry's been gone, they've been 6-13. But Curry should be back before the end of the trip. We should see. I was gonna go to the game tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Friday. I was gonna go to the game tomorrow, Pistons versus Warriors, but Stephen Curry has been out, so I didn't want to buy tickets. And now Cade Cunningham is out, so I'm definitely not trying to get tickets for that game. But it's just another year. If the Warriors miss the playoffs, I hope they don't put it on Curry like they want to put it on Curry, but he's gonna be targeted. If the Warriors come out, they'll be playing Thunder first round. We don't know about that. But Warriors will be playing in the play-in. They figured that out. The bottom of the West, I don't think the 11th seed can catch up to them. Yeah, Grizzlies are 24-44, so yeah, the Warriors are set on the play-in. They're set, and dang, since the play-in happened in 2021, they was in it. 2024, they was in it, right? I think 2024, they was in it. I don't know. Let me check real quick. I know 2022 they won the championship. 2023 they were a 6th seed. 2024. Yep, 2024 they were in it as a 10th seed. They lost to the Kings. 2025 last year they were in it and got 7th seed. So yeah, it's gonna be their 3rd straight year in the play-in, bro. It's not good for Curry's legacy. Curry's legacy and Steve Kerr's legacy is not good for them, bro. It's not good for them. And this is when it comes down in the future, they're going to talk about debating. They're going to talk about this play-in situation, how they've been in it. But I honestly don't believe in play-ins. I don't believe the play-in should have happened. But if you could say that, that means they would have been out of the playoffs in 2024, right? Because they were a 10th seed in 2024. So I don't know, man. Curry and Curry's legacy is going to be talked about in the future. But, man, I want to transition. I was going to talk about no. Well, the reason why I'm not talking about March Madness in this video because I already had a March Madness video out, but my manager hasn't released it yet. I don't know why he hasn't released it. Maybe he doesn't like my picks who's going to win the national championship, but I did the video like on Tuesday, and it was supposed to be dropped yesterday on a Wednesday. I wanted to drop before the first game of the March Madness game, which is today at like 12 o'clock, and it's 11:27 right now. So I don't know if this is going to drop. I got the thumbnail ready and everything, so I didn't really want to talk about March Madness on here because it's supposed to be a separate video. This is supposed to just be a Champions League video. But Cade Cunningham's news came about, so I had to talk about this realistically. But let me see. Hold on. It was more about this Cade situation. Oh yeah, but yeah. Hopefully Cade's back. Hopefully Cade's back. But yeah, man. Let's transition to Champions League, bro. Champions League was what an amazing Champions League, man. What an amazing Champions League. How do I go to my? It was okay. It was 68 goals in a round of 16, man. A lot of people would have said round of 16 wasn't competitive, which I kind of agree with it, but 68 goals is amazing, bro. That's the most ever in a round of 16 Champions League game. People might say football is boring, but Champions League is always delivers, man. That's why when I started watching football, I always started with Champions League because it's more to win. Prem League, La Liga, Series A, League One. Did I say Prem League? Yeah. But all those top leagues, they all play for ties, bro. This league, they play to score, they play to win. And let's just go through it, man. Sporting completed the Ratamada, man, 5-0 versus Bodo. I'm surprised, though. I had Bodo winning just to continue the Cinderella story, bro. And at first, it was quiet, though. They didn't score until the 34th minute, but they dominated on the shots, bro. They had 36 shots to their 8, 14 on target to their 4. And I was just surprised, man. Then, like, the late penalty hurt them. It was clearly a handball, and it sucks, bro. Sporting completed the Ratamada, and they're at home. Control the game, man. Control the game, passes, everything. But yeah, Sporting is moving on. Chelsea versus PSG. Chelsea disappointed me the first leg, and I knew they didn't have a chance in the second leg, and it was disappointing. Fans left early. You know, that's never good to see, especially when you're a Premier League team as Chelsea, a big team. Your fans should never leave early. They had more shots on target versus them, but they couldn't convert nothing, bro. Couldn't convert, and just disappointing. And it's just disappointing for Chelsea, bro. Chelsea, like, they didn't start off bad, but it's like I feel like them not starting Sanchez at the goalkeeper spot the first time hurt them, bro. It hurt them so much because the goalie made key mistakes and key errors, man. Key errors. Man City versus Real Madrid. Man City did not complete the Ratamada that people thought they would. Real Madrid came out. I mean, no, at first, I ain't gonna lie. Man City came out hot like they did the first leg. All the shots are targeted, but shout out to Courtois. Man, amazing first half of game, bro. He had a lot of saves. I really wonder if we could go to his saves. Saves versus Man, how many did he have? Come on. Pull it up, bro. Yeah, he had four saves in the first half alone. And then he got hurt, man. It's abductor injury, thigh injury around that. So he'll be out 6 weeks, I believe. Maximum 6 weeks. Or no, minimum 6 weeks. I'm not too sure. And they say he won't be back until the Real Betis match, which is after the Real Betis match, which is way in May. So that sucks, bro. It sucks so much because he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But we have Lunin. Lunin did amazing when he substituted in the second half, blocking a lot of shots. And he's going to be the key factor, bro. You know, remember 2023-2024 season when he came in when Cartos was down with an injury. He saved them. He versus Bayern Munich, he did amazing. In the penalty shootout versus Man City, he did amazing. So I ain't like shout out to him. Shout out to Lunin. He came in on Tuesday and performed well. Bernardo Silva, man, after that red card, that literally cost him, man. It cost him. It cost them. Like after that, they just played. They played out of sync. Vinicius Jr. scored the penalty. Vinicius Jr. had a great shot on goal. Hit the post. Then if his elbow wasn't there, it probably would have been a goal. It looked like it was curving in, but he stepped in there, elbows touched it on a direct red card. Direct red card is when it's a handball inside the box, and when it could easily be prevented. Vinicius Jr. stepped up to the plate. This time, he made the penalty kick. He blasted it inside the net, which he should have did the first time. But then Vinicius Jr. had a couple opportunities. Ara Guler had an amazing pass to him that he should have converted. Then he missed another easy bunny. He could have had a hat trick in the first half like Valverde did. Haaland had a goal. Haaland finally had his goal. Jeremy Doku assisted him. Had an easy tap in. Just a miscommunication by Dean Huijsen and who was there? Dean Huijsen and was it? I don't know if it was Rudiger was around there. I don't think he was there. But you know, I was kind of disappointed though. Real Madrid didn't put more points on the board because we had a lot of opportunities to score. But Troy Mini had an amazing assist to Vinicius Jr. at the end to save my parlay. Shout out to my parlays. My parlays hit on these last 8 games, on Tuesday and Wednesday games combined. I did it, and it hit. So shout out to those. That Vinicius goal at the 90th minute saved it. It was an amazing pass. Easy tip in for Vinicius Jr. Then he celebrated. Put his hand on the corner post. Amazing. And then he scored before that. It was offside. That he showed off his jersey, his last name, with a little crying. A lot of celebrations from Vinny just to get the City fans mad. Because, you know, City fans were trolling him last year when they came because of Roger getting Ballon d'Or. But, you know, amazing game for Real Madrid. Amazing game. And Mbappe played. He played the last 30 minutes. He got 2 shots up. One was on target, I believe. He drew a penalty, in my opinion. They didn't call a penalty, so we moved past that. But he could have easily got him a goal. He scored in every time he's been out there, except for this game. But I'm happy he came back. I didn't want to force it in it. I mean, force him. Pause. Really, wow! I just realized what I said. I didn't want them to force him to play. I didn't think he needed to play. But it was great that he played. Now they got a big La Liga matchup versus Atletico this week with Looney in the back. I seen David Alaba was not David Alaba. Igor Militino has been practicing, so we'll see on his status. But Real Madrid is getting healthy, even though they just lost the players. They just lost their best goalie probably in the world. So hopefully Bellingham gets back soon. They said around April, so we'll see if he's back by the quarterfinals. I'm not too sure. Probably second leg, if I'm guessing, but we'll see. Arsenal versus Leverkusen. Man, the Leverkusen goalie was amazing in this game, bro. I can't believe it. Arsenal had plenty of chances to score, and the goalie was saving everything. Let me check how many saves I don't even know who's the goalie. Blackwich saves versus Arsenal. How much did he have? He had 10 saves yesterday, the other day. He had 10 saves. He had 10 saves, and it was amazing saves he had. But, man, Arsenal, they played well. Arsenal played well the first half, I would say. Oh, shit. Arsenal played well the first half. They were attacking, looking to score. They just couldn't convert. And Eze, everybody says I say his name wrong. He had an amazing goal off the first touch turnaround. Ball curved in. It was an amazing goal. assist from Terasar. And then Delican Rice, amazing goal that also curved in. Delican Rice was balling this game, bro. Man of the match. And I like when Arsenal's winning, man. It just looks good for them, bro. They just continue to win. They got a big Carbone Cup final versus Man City. And Man City's going to be hungry, man. Pep is going to be hungry to win this. They're trying to knock down Arsenal. I believe when they played Arsenal this year, it was a tie 1-1 when Martinelli scored that last second. But, this is the first trophy that Arsenal's playing for this year. And, Arsenal don't usually win trophies, so it's going to be a big game. I can't wait to watch it. First of 4 for Arsenal, they will say. Carbone Cup, let's get it. But 2-0 win versus Leverkusen. Leverkusen played well, amazing. Yesterday, Barcelona and Newcastle played. And I kept saying, man, this Barcelona defense is kind of fishy, man. This high-line defense is just easy to break, man. Easy to break. Anthony Ilenga had 2 goals off of that. Back and forth, it was 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, and then after that, hell broke free. Lamine Yamal had a penalty kick. He also skied an easy goal in front of the goal that could have put him up 3-2, but he earned a penalty kick. One of the defenders, I think it was the captain Trippier, pulled down Rafinha when Rafinha was going to the ball. It was just a pointless pull down. I don't know why that would happen. Why would he foul him? And it just hurts. Lamine Yamal scores, puts the goal in. Lamine Yamal had a solid game, 1 goal, 1 assist. Rafinha had 2 goals, 2 assists. Lewandowski had 2 goals. So, they won 7-2. Was so surprised, man. The power of Camp Nou. They just dominated the second half, bro. Dominated it. 7-2. Yeah, man. After the first game was 1-1, I really thought it was gonna be a good game, bro. That's why a lot of people were saying, like, it wasn't competitive. Like, they can only they would say Arsenal, but teams don't like Arsenal. They say Arsenal plays a certain way. City didn't really show up in the second leg that they expected. So that's why I say I see why people are saying these round of 16 games weren't really competitive as they usually been. Tottenham versus Atletico. Tottenham won 3-2, but they still lost aggregate 5-7. This was Tottenham's first win, you could say, in 2026. They haven't won a game in the Premier League, and this was considered their first win. Shout out to Xavier Simmons, had 2 goals. 2 goals, forced a penalty, and he made his penalty kick. Just a tough year. Tough year for Tottenham. No, I don't know what happened, though. I didn't think they would be this bad. Like, they're fighting for regulation right now. I didn't think they'll be this bad, honestly. Atletico Madrid, kind of disappointed in them. Like, you should have put this team away. I really wonder what Diego Simeone's feeling right now, honestly, in my opinion. I know he's happy they're in the next round, but I feel like they should have put this game away. Liverpool versus Galatasaray. Amazing game. I watched this game from start to finish. Dominic Solo Busali is amazing. He's a world-class player, in my opinion. I like his game a lot. Probably my favorite player to watch on Liverpool, other than Ugo Adikike. Hopefully I said his name wrong. I always butcher his name too. Those 2 are my favorite players to watch in Liverpool. I ain't gonna lie, the defense plays solid. In my opinion. Not Leverkusen. Galatasaray only had 2 shots on target. No, 2 shots and 1 shot on target, while Liverpool had 28 shots and 16 on target. Ryan Garbage scored. He's been amazing too. I like this Liverpool team has talent. I just don't know what's happening with them in the Premier League. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think Arno Slot is gonna get sacked no more, man. They win when it's pressure for him to win. Like, this was a amazing game, Anfield, Champions League nights, man. Those were spectacular nights, and this is like Arnold Slot's biggest win in Anfield. Last year they lost to PSG. This year they'll get revenge on PSG. Will they? We'll talk about that later on in this video. But Mohamed Salah, he could have had a lot of opportunities to score. He missed the penalty kick. He was indecisive on which way he wanted to kick it. Ended up trying to kick it down the middle. Goalie stopped it. Mohamed Salah also had a great goal assisted from Foreign Ritz. But, man, his first touches was kind of bad in the first half. Like, he had a terrible first half, in my opinion. Had a terrible first half. It looked like dang, is it like, in my opinion, he's kind of washed up. But it's like, who are they going to replace him with next year is going to be quite interesting if he decides to leave, even though his contract's up in 2027. He could go Saudi League. He could go to, what's that league called? Series A, go back to Roma. But I don't know. Maybe his time in Liverpool may be up, bro. I don't know, man, because his first half wasn't too good. Then he got hurt with an injury, so we will see if he's up to play this weekend in the Prem League. So we'll see, man. But great game for Liverpool, man. Way to bounce back. Victor Osimhen got hurt, got subbed out at halftime. I believe it's a sprained shoulder or some shit. He had a sling on his shoulder. So we'll see. We'll see. Bayern Munich versus Atlanta. Bayern Munich put up 10 in the 2 legs. One thing about Bayern Munich, bro, they don't mess around, bro. I can't say the other word. They don't mess around, bro. They'll put belt. They scored 10 goals within 2 games. Harry Kane didn't even play the first game, I don't believe, and he scored 2 games this game. And Olise and Kimmich didn't even play this game. But Leonard Carr, man, this 18-year-old, I like his game a lot, man. I wonder how he's going to do this year in the World Cup when he plays for Germany. I like his game a lot. He's been a huge replacement. Well, not like he didn't replace Musiala, but Musala's been hurt this year, so they kind of play the same position. They've been starting. They each started at the same spot. But he's been amazing, bro. I remember the Bayern fans were mad at him because he said, like, Real Madrid is his dream team and stuff like that. As a German, you really shouldn't say that. But had an amazing game, bro. Had an amazing game. I'm excited to see him in his international break as well. Excited to see him, bro. And international break, this March international break is going to be quite interesting, man. I believe it's the last international break before World Cup. Or the last international break before the club season's over. But Bayern Munich dominated, of course, 23 shots, 8 on target. Atalanta, they did their best, but, Serie A teams haven't been good this year. Second leg is going to start April 7th. I can't wait. Hey, April 7th, that's a minute. Holy shoot. 1, 2... That's in 3 weeks, damn near. April 7th. The final four, the elite quarterfinals, we got PSG versus Liverpool, man. Rematch from last year. Liverpool and PSG put on a masterclass of defense last year, man. Alisson Becker and Gigi Donna. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna say it. But Gigi, the goalkeeper, he plays for Man City now. So he did a lot of clutch saves in the penalty kicks, bro. I can't wait to see this game. People are doubting Liverpool, saying PSG was the favorites, while last year everybody was doubting PSG, while Liverpool was the favorites. So it will be interesting, man. I think Liverpool could pull this off, though. The way they were playing yesterday, like I said, Salabusala. Oh my God, I said his name all wrong again. Salabusala is the most important player for Liverpool, and the most important player for PSG is what's his name, bro? I seen it. Kvaratskhelia and Salabusala. They're like the most important players on each team, but they don't get the notice because people like me can't pronounce their name right. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, number 7 for PSG and number 8 for Liverpool. That's probably the 2 most important players for each team. Now I want to see how them two they play. Don't know if Baikola will be back by then. He should be just a sprained ankle or something like that. I know he's not playing with the French international team in this upcoming break. We'll talk a little bit about international break in a little bit. But PSG and Liverpool, I think I like Liverpool. If they stay healthy with the team they have right now, they could do some damage, bro. They can, bro. They can do some damage, bro. And they want to get revenge, bro. Last year, it was like 1-0, 1-1, right? It was like 1-0, 1-1. Hold on, let me figure out. PSG versus Liverpool. What year is Liverpool? 2025. Yeah, it was 1-0. Oh, yeah, see, it was 1-0 both times. And then penalties, PSG won 4-1. Jeez, how did that happen? Who missed all penalties? Oh, Nunez missed, and he's in Al Ahly now. And Curtis Jones. Hey, how's he doing in Al Ahly? I haven't heard too much about him. Only Mo Salah. Curtis Jones missed it as well. But, yeah, man. And they all got all the players that scored their goals been key players. Vinita, Ramos, Osenbili, then Darzito. But, yeah, man, I think Liverpool gets revenge this year. I truly do believe they get revenge this year. Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Last time they played, Lunin was in a goal spot, and it's gonna be a tough game, bro. This is one of Bayern's best team, but Bayern's been banged up. We don't know what's the situation with Musiala, Jamal Musiala, Alphonso Davies. I don't know when he's back. Harry Kane just got back in the perfect time. And then Real Madrid, we know Jude Bellingham is banged up. I don't know when he's back. Courtois is not playing. Mbappe is back, though. Mbappe is back. He probably will be starting. Eder Milito might not play. Don't know. But it's going to be an interesting game, man. I got to stick with Real, though. I love Bayern Munich squad a lot. I love the goalkeeper. I love the manager, Vince Company. He's Congolese like me. So, like, when they don't play Real Madrid or Arsenal, I tend to root for Bayern Munich. But I got to go Real Madrid, bro. Real Madrid heritage, bro. Don't know. Probably 6-4 aggregate. Don't know how it will be 6-4. Just figure out the way it will be 6-4. Real Madrid advances. Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. It's a rematch for sure from the Copa del Rey. The first time it was 4-0. The second time it was, what was it, like 3-0? It was 3-0, isn't it? Yeah, it was 3-0. And then they also play La Liga matchup the days before it. So they play on Saturday, April 4th. Then they play their La Liga. No, the La Liga game is April 4th, and then the Champions League is on the 8th and 14th. So that'll be interesting. I really wonder, like, it's a must-win for Barcelona in La Liga because Real Madrid is behind them. And Champions League, Barcelona wants to win that. They already lost them in the Copa del Rey. So we'll see. But I do think Barcelona will get revenge on them in the in the Champions League. Don't know what the score will be, but it won't be 4-0, 3-0 like last time. It will probably be closer, like both teams scoring in both games. Because Atletico Madrid, all they did was sit back in the second leg. They were scared. In my opinion, Atletico Madrid was scared. Diego Simeone he wanted to do that weak tactic stuff. So I think, in my opinion, he was scared. But I do think Barcelona wins this and advances to the semifinals, in my opinion. But hopefully Atletico Madrid actually, like, competes, though. Like, hopefully the La Liga game, they win that and make them, like, hard for them to play the La Liga 1 and 2. Like, that's a lot for Atletico Madrid. Then Real Madrid plays Atletico this Sunday, too. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, Atletico Madrid schedule, even though they don't care about La Liga, they just care about Copa and this. Because after the second leg, it will be their Copa finals versus Real Sociedad. And I think Atletico will win the Copa final versus Real Sociedad. Antoine Griezmann got to go out with a trophy, at least one trophy, because he's not getting the other two. But I think Barcelona does advance in this leg closer than what it is. Like 4-3, I guess it was closer, but those games were just boring, dominant from each teams. Sporting versus Arsenal. Victoria Gyökeres' revenge game versus Old Club Sporting Club. If you guys don't know about the situation, he didn't even want to play for Sporting. He was ready to leave Sporting before the Arsenal deal was signed. He told Sporting the only deal he want is Arsenal. And at first, Sporting was budging. They didn't want to give it to him. So I really wonder how Gyökeres is going to play. And I know he's not going to celebrate due to respect of the club. You never celebrate versus out of respect of your old clubs. But I think Arsenal wins this. Gyökeres probably scores in Portugal. I can't wait for that. He scores in Portugal. I can't wait to see how his teammates react, because I know he won't celebrate, but how his teammates react. But I do think Arsenal will advance, and it will be Real Madrid versus Liverpool and Barcelona versus Arsenal in the semifinals. And, you know, what Vinicius Jr. and the other guys say for Real Madrid, man, March and April is the time where the best teams play the best. And we're seeing it right now. We've seen it right now as the best two teams, bro. But hey, man, we had 6 Premier League teams, and now we're down to 2. Man City lost, Chelsea lost, Newcastle lost, and hold on, that's it right? That's it right? Oh, and then Tottenham lost, so that's 4 teams that lost. Shout out Liverpool and Arsenal, man, holding it down for Premier League teams. We will see how far they go. I still believe Premier League is the hardest team, but people like to say they don't because their football style play is boring. But I just still think it. And they probably won't let a lot of these teams in next time. But we'll see how they do in the Europa League and the Conference League. I still think Aston Villa. It will be Aston Villa versus Lyon in the Europa League. I don't know too much about it, but I'm not going to talk too much about Europa League until the finals or something like that. But, I got to go with Lyon for Enrique, and Aston Villa just Aston Villa has been amazing. But they got Nottingham Forest there, and Crystal Palace, I believe, is in the Conference League. So we'll see how those 3 teams do out there. But, man, the Prem League is taking some hits, bro. Taking some hits and taking some criticism, in my opinion. But Lyon is tied 1-1 with Celtic. That's a La Liga team. Nottingham Forest is down 1-0. Sheesh. Real Betis is down 1-0. Another Atletico. Aston Villa was the only team that's up. They up 1-0 versus Leo. Roma and Bologna is 2 Series A teams. Porto is up 2-1 versus the German team. Okay, it's going to be quite interesting today, but I won't be watching any of these games. In my opinion, I won't watch them. But, what was I saying? Oh, international break, bro. International break. I'm just happy for Brazil versus France, man. I'm sick, though. If y'all didn't know, Neymar was my favorite player. Neymar was my favorite player growing up, man. I ain't gonna lie. Neymar was one of my favorite players growing up, so it's sick how it's going down with him. He might not make it to the World Cup. I think he goes to the World Cup still. Do by the fans. The fans gonna first Don Carlo Ancelotti to put him in the World Cup. He has to go. He knows this is his last one. It was kind of heartbroken him reading off the names. He like Ancelotti, why not me or something like that. It's like heartbroken. Like he really wants to be there. He's not gonna be there for these next 2 games versus Brazil and Croatia, I believe. I mean France versus first and Croatia, I believe. But it's gonna be interesting. I think he makes it though. I think he still makes the team, but nice squad right now. Even though Eversto is injured right now, Brazil still has a solid, decent squad. They still got Pedro from Chelsea, Rafinha from Barca, Vinicius Jr., Cunha from United, Casemiro from United, Martinelli from Arsenal. Enrique is on the squad. I can't wait to see Enrique versus France. In the France squad, Bacola is injured. He's not coming up right now, but I still think he's going to make an impact in the World Cup. And I'm surprised Mbappe is on the list, even though he just came up from injury. He's on the list. I wonder how much he's going to play. I'm not going to force him to play too much. And Thuram's brother is not on there. The other Thuram, I know Marcus Thuram is on there, but the little brother is not on there. Kind of surprised by that. And USA squad, I ain't gonna lie, USA squad is pretty decent this year, man. Not decent enough to medal in the World Cup, but they have a chance. They have a chance to make it to the knockout stage, which they did in 2022. But let's win a knockout stage game. Let's just not be one and done in the knockout stage. Let's win. It's a lot of players. We got the dude from Atletico Madrid, dang, I can't even pronounce these dudes' names. What's the dude's name from Monaco? Flori Balangoro, something like that. Xavier Tillman. I think that's the name, Xavier Tillman. I think that's the name. From Leverkusen. Oh, Malik Tillman, my bad. Malik Tillman. I said Xavier Tillman. I'm crazy. I'm talking about the basketball player. Who else they got? Christian Pulisic, we all know him. Timothy Way. I think Pepe from PSV is playing. There's a lot of players. I'm liking this kind of squad. Just let's do damage. We play Belgium and Portugal. I think we could probably tie or win versus Belgium. I don't know about Portugal, but it's gonna be a lot of games in the States that I'm gonna be tuned in for, and the last tune-up before the World Cup, bro. And then, if you don't know, Congo's playing in the Intercontinental playoffs. They win their game, they'll be in the World Cup. It's between Jamaica and I forgot this other team, Newcastle. We win, I'll go to Houston for the first game versus Portugal. I got to go watch one of the GOATs, Ronaldo, versus my homeland, Congo. I got to watch that. I'll pay the fee, I'll pay the ticket. I'll be there in Houston if we win, though. If we win, on the 31st, I'll be in Houston for the World Cup first game. And then I'm really disappointed in CAF, though. I'm not even going to say too much, but I'm really disappointed in CAF. Taking away Senegal's AFCON win to give it to Morocco. Morocco's now the champions, which I don't condone. I'm not happy about it. 2027 AFCON will be an interesting AFCON because a lot of people in the world will not tune in because what they've been saying about AFCON, and it sucks for what they've been saying because they've been right. AFCON is not serious. African League isn't serious, and we have to be serious about that. There's no way it takes you guys 2 months to just decide not to give them defeat. And it's like, that's just like disappointing for like the country of Senegal, man. That just hurts them. If you wanted to do that, which I did, I should have did it on the pitch. Y'all said they left the pitch too fast. I mean, they left the pitch and didn't come back fast enough or something like that. They forfeited. Why didn't y'all say it at the time instead of waiting 2 months? Like, I'm not happy with any Moroccan fans that just believe that's their win. I don't condone. I don't believe that. It sucks to go on Sadio Mane's profile and they take away his championship that he earned. It sucks. In my eyes, he still has 2 AFCON championships, and I just don't like. I'm not happy about that, and that's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully, I heard Senegal is gonna go to set an appeal, which they should do, and I'm happy. I'll be happy when Senegal gets the trophy back. But right now, I'm not really too happy with CAF right now, and it's just disappointing. It's just disappointing from the president, bro. It's just disappointing. Like, it's corrupt, bro. It's just corrupt, and it sucks, bro. But that's all I got to say, man. Like, share, turn your post notifications on. March Madness is really going to start. It's 12 o'clock now. March Madness games are going to start. Hopefully, I can drop the video. If not, I'm going to be pissed. I have a manager. I'm calling him my manager. He's my manager. I'm trolling. He's not my manager. But he's on some manager shit. He don't want to send me the video, and it's pissed. I'm pissed about that. But like, share, turn your post notification on, and we are out.